China is now speaking out against the U.S. after the massive U.S. surveillance has been reported based on the leaks coming from Edward Snowden. The Chinese Foreign Ministry spokeswoman said, quote, "We believe the United States should pay attention to the international community's concerns and demands and give the international community the necessary explanation." Now, Sabrina, there was also a report just this past weekend in The Guardian about spying on political figures and diplomats at the last G20 summit in London. So do you have a feeling that we are just beginning to see the international backlash on this?
Absolutely. It's very concerning to a lot of to just the international community. I shouldn't even just say a lot of other countries, but the international community at large, to learn that the focus of the PRISM program is overseas. And that was the defense of the Obama administration and Congress, for that matter, with respect to Americans here, was to say, oh, we're not keeping record of your electronic communications. We're only monitoring, foreign countries and how people overseas are communicating electronically. But then, that raises a larger question about the international community and the sort of hypocrisy that we've talked about sometimes with respect to cybersecurity and hacking, and the president in particular going after China a few weeks ago, just a week ago, or was it 2 weeks ago now? But China now turning around and saying what we're learning is that we were targeted as a result of as part of the NSA's surveillance. And that might contribute, of course, to Edward Snowden and how they handle this case. If they feel that the Chinese government feels that there is information from Snowden that would benefit them, certainly they already in Hong Kong seem to be leaning that way, then they could very well not comply with the United States, not send him back to the U.S., where he would, of course, be prosecuted. And they might have a case to make with respect to the information that he's aware of, on the extent to which this government keeps track of the activities of foreign governments and people who are average citizens in their own countries. We're talking about students, according to the report, Chinese students, and just, young working professionals. So it seems, again, to have been pretty indiscriminate overseas, too.